is Avi, and she is going to be developing the theme Able, Exercise Faith That Pleases God, and her setting is that she's talking to one of her classmates at school.
Hey Taylor, what are you doing?
I'm looking up information in history that we would want to be like.
Oh yeah, I don't know who to write about. Which person did you pick?
Oh, I picked Abel.
Abel, like Adam and Eve's son? What is there to write about him except that he was killed by his own brother?
A lot, actually. He's a very important person, and we can learn a lot from him.
Really? Like what?
Well, like Abel's example of faith. When Jesus was on the earth, he associated Abel with the founding of the world. After all, he was the fourth human to exist.
Okay, but how does that show Abel had faith?
Well, Abel was the first human to develop the quality of faith. Let me put it this way. We know who Abel's parents were, right?
Yeah, Adam and Eve.
Right, and they had lost everything, so Abel had no human example to follow. We can be sure that they told Abel about Jehovah and what happened as a result of the rebellion. So Abel knew that Jehovah existed and what the promise was. Do you remember what Abel did when he grew up?
Yeah, he became a shepherd.
Right, so let's look up scripture in Romans chapter 1, verse 20. And it says, "For his invisible qualities are clearly seen from the world's creation, onward because they are perceived as things made, even his internal power and Godship, so that they are inexcusable." So not only could Abel see Jehovah's work with all the animals, but also the beauty of the earth. Now, did you know humans weren't the only intelligent creatures on the earth at that time?
They weren't?
Nope. Let's see who else was there. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 24. And can you read that?
So he drove the man out, and he placed it at the east of the garden of Eden. The cherubs and the flaming blade of the sword that was turning continuously to guard the way to the tree of life.
So who did it say was there?
Cherubs.
Yes, they are very high-ranking angels that stayed there day after day, year after year, decade after decade.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yes, it is. Abel was able to see that Jehovah had righteous, steadfast servants. In those angels, he could see a kind of loyalty and obedience that he couldn't find in his own family. No doubt that helped strengthen his faith. So, as Abel's faith in Jehovah grew, he wanted to find a way to express that faith. Let's read about the way he expressed his faith in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 4. And it says, "By faith, Abel offered God a sacrifice of greater worth than that of Cain. And through that faith he received the witness that he was righteous, but God proved his gifts. And although he died, he still speaks through his faith." So what does this last part say?
Although he died, he still speaks through his faith.
That's right. Abel's love and faith in Jehovah motivated him to act. I know that I want to show that kind of faith in Jehovah too.
Me too. I can see why he chose Abel to write about. Hey, can you help me choose a Bible character that I can write about?
Sure, let's find one.